It's that time for another episode here on the Vintage Craft server. So, today's plan, I want to take a little break from the spider farm because I've been doing a lot there. And the guys have talked about, building bridges in between the islands so we can actually get there. And I volunteered a while ago to actually do it. And then I never really did it, and so right now we just have Blue's temporary leaves to jump your way across. All the way over to Tim's Island. This is the one that I'm gonna struggle to come up with a bridge idea for, not for. But I did grab some supplies. Not much, because I'm not entirely convinced as to what I'm gonna do yet. But I was thinking of just starting and seeing where it goes. And of course, my mouse is low on battery, so it's freaking out. Sure, so I'm thinking something like that, and I'll just go straight for this one. And then, I'll have to end it somewhere like there. That'll be 3 over. So it'll be a little bit on land. Never mind. I really don't like how far you have to go for that. Because you have to get really close to Blue's building in order to join the bridge. So then the only other option is to build it at a slight angle. Which I can do. I'll just have to see how that works. So what I would want to do is maybe something like that. Go over 2 over 1, or down 2 over 1, whatever. So that would be there. Is that how I have that? 2, and then on thirds up. Then yeah, that looks right. And then 2, and on a third it's up. That's way wrong. Alright, let's see what that looks like if we replicate it. Like so, and then 2 there. There, oh jeez, I don't like that. I'm not good at killing these guys. Yeah, there was a lot of them. Also, I still have my sounds. Oh, and then I got disconnected. Alright, let's see if we can get that fixed. Alright, well, we're back. And it's daytime. Yeah, I'm not good at, killing phantoms. Especially when I'm, like, in the water. Get all this rearranged. Yeah, I probably need that more than that. There we go. So, yeah, I'll just terraform this a little bit so it seems like the bridge is good. I almost feel like I want that to be wider. Can I make this wider without it looking terrible? Probably not. Here. I'll just do 2 for now. Let's see. I only moved that over 1, so that should only need to go there. And then that. And then can I move this over and it still end up good? I guess I can do a little bit of terraforming to bring the land to there. So that way, which actually connects and sits on land. I was gonna turn my sound down from Abba caving, and I still haven't done it. I forget every time I go in the water. Let's do that now. There, that should be much, much more tolerable. Alright, a 5-wide bridge. I can probably get away with that. So let's make a crafting table, because you can never have enough crafting tables. And then I was thinking of going with dark oak, but I'm not sure yet. Okay. I'm not even touching my mouse wheel, I'm trying to use the middle mouse click, and it's still freaking out on me. Let's lay this out. I need a bunch more slabs, might as well just... That should be plenty. And how do I connect it on that one or not? I think I do on that, but I don't on the outside. Sort of like I don't on the outside. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have a block out there anyway to actually like put fences on so you don't just like walk straight off the bridge. I want to get rid of this. Why is the water weird? Come on. Is that fixed? I think it's fixed. Yeah. Okay, grab slabs. Yeah, everything will come to there. Boom. Alright. Bridge. Now that I'm looking at it, I almost think the 3 wide might have been better. Because that just feels excessive. Also, the idea has occurred to me of actually doing something like this and moving this entire side of planks forward. So it feels more like it's rotated. Let me try that and see how that looks. So basically I want to move them, yeah, one forward. Did I move that one forward and to the side? Hold on. I was there. Yeah. So I was just gonna move it there, I think is how it goes. Let's just move everything one forward from where it was. I so need to get a new mouse. This mouse has been dead for a long time. I just haven't bothered to do anything about it. There, does that feel... I guess it would kind of blend. Take that. I really kind of want to shrink it back to being only a 3 wide bridge. Bring it in, yeah, bring it in 2. Okay, apparently building these bridges is harder than I thought, just in terms of figuring out what I want it to actually look like. It'll make travel between the islands, or at least to the nether portal, so much easier. I think I need to get rid of the outside ones too, right? Oops. Didn't mean to break that. Still didn't mean to break those. It's so hard to say. A shovel, it's just not actually on my hotbar. Also, why are those items sinking? I thought items float now. Alright. Does that look good? Am I good with that? Will I be happy? Let's go. I want to... I'm probably going to use birch fences. Not sure how that's going to look. But, nope. Okay, so it looks like we don't have any. So I'll need to make... No, we don't have a lot of birch left. So... No, we didn't have any... Yeah, there's no planks there. I wanted some spruce planks. I'll just grab a handful of that. I can use the dark oak to at least make the sticks for the fences. Yeah, I'll just make them all fences, and I'll just deal with it later. Yeah, chuck the rest of these in there too. Boom. Alright, and then I want spruce logs. Probably not gonna look look as good as I thought it will, but you never know. You never know until you try. That should be, yeah, there we go. Oh, this is definitely not going to look at all what I thought it was going to look like. I don't know what I was expecting. I really have no idea. Where was I going with this? I guess they have to, the Bruce has to extend one more, doesn't it? So that way the fence can actually go where it's supposed to go. Do that on this side before I forget. Alright, how disappointed am I in that? Very disappointed. I am extremely disappointed. Why is this so hard? I think everything's coming down. And scrapping and going back to the drawing board. This bridge style, definitely not going to work. We are changing gears with the bridge design. So you might notice that that's new. That wasn't there last time. So in order to, come up with a better, actually, I probably want to move that back more. I can always mess with the land over there, just so it looks a little bit nicer. I expanded the land over there. So, I never bothered to count out how far this is. Yeah, so this way I can do just a straight bridge. I'll build a little pathway over into there either later. I might end up doing the same thing here. I still don't know what I'm doing for Tim's area. Like, I can expand it out that way, but that's going to require a lot of sand to fill in that. But I was thinking of going with some kind of stone bridge, which is going to require a lot of stone, which fortunately and unfortunately, Tim, Blue, and I all use our Silk Touch picks all the time, so we've got tons of stone, but that cobble right there is a rarefied object. So getting a bunch of cobble was interesting. Basically, it just meant I went down to the, where is it, over there, went down to the spider farm and used the cobble that I had before I had a, come on, sweetie. Used the cobble that I had before I actually had a Silk Touch pick, but Alright, so I wanted to curve this up, so it's going to be like an arched bridge. So, gotta do this. But that's why I'm like, oh, I didn't count, because now, because I guess this would be 3 to have that there. So it's probably gonna, in the middle, is gonna be smooth stone slabs, because this needs to be 2 wide, which makes it 3 there. Yeah, how's that down here? Okay, I can improve on that. I think it's going to start by knocking out the stone under the smooth stone and just double slabbing it. Even if I don't finish this before I log off today, I would like to have it mostly done, so that way the guys can see that something is at least happening and they have an easier way to get over. Yeah, this is an issue with my building, is I never actually plan anything out as much as I should. I guess that should be like that. I'm probably gonna use stone fences, would be my guess for some of this. There, and then ta-da. Let's see. I could probably get a bunch of cobblestone stairs to actually smooth out that shape and make that look good. Let's try that. I did not grab nearly enough cobblestone. Alright, let's start with this. Come on. There we go. Wrong way. Alright. Top looks better. Now, go knock out these ones. It's only two? Is that all I need? I guess. Yeah, that looks better. Thinking that actually needs to stick down like that. The thought was crossing my mind as to whether I want it to do that, or does that look too chunky? Probably do it over on this too to get a better view. Yeah, my spacebar was stuck. I was like, why is this happening? There. Does that look better? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that that's the better looking option, but I'm also not convinced it's that. Well, I'll brainstorm a little bit more and see where I get from there. Can I see it at all from over here? Can you not? Yeah. I'm liking the idea of going with the stone. So yeah, let me work on that a little bit more. So just as a quick end to this episode, I didn't do much on the bridge. And I kind of feel bad now, because it looks like Blue has nicely finished up his, or at least has made a lot more progress on his house. That thing exists, which now holds the nether portal. And then we have a full barn. It looks like they're working on a silo. And I've been sitting here taking a week to build this stupid little bridge. So I think in the next episode, I'm going to actually start building something of my own. So that way I have something to show for all the time that I've spent on the server, and these guys have been doing awesome things. So yeah, I guess I'll leave this episode here and start brainstorming on what I'm gonna do to start pulling my weight on making this island look good. So thanks very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.